So go back to your mind map of medicine-making systems before we get to making things. So with folk medicine or shamanic medicine, intention is a huge aspect of it. So you kind of know when you wake up in the morning whether it's a good day to make medicines or not. And if it's not a good day to make medicines, don't. You know, your medicine is going to, I smell fire. Just making sure the fire I smell is not too hot. So you'll know that it's a good day. And then also, I often, if my medicine making involves harvesting or even, to me yesterday was medicine. Like the elements are medicine. They're not just, they're healing in themselves. I don't know about anybody else, but ultimately I got some really nice messages and some transformation that took place at a deep level. I know that. And so when I wake up in the morning, if it involves picking some herbs, then I'll often go through the whole procedure in my mind before I even get out of bed. I'll imagine myself getting the herbs. I'll tell the herbs I'm coming to get them. I'll then imagine how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do, what I need, how it's going to go. I mean, this is an incredibly known thing in sports medicine. I mean, sports. You know, they rehearse something before they actually physically do it, and it makes a huge difference. And so that way, you also get a sense. And in the shadow side too, it doesn't hurt to think about what could go wrong. It's again not to affirm it. And not to imagine the worst, you know. We're not talking about, tsunamis or earthquakes or anything like that. But somebody shows up that you weren't planning to, or what could ruin this flow I have? Because I like when I'm making medicines to be in the space. When I studied in India, I went to India in 1969, and I studied with a teacher over there for 6.5 months, and he used to always have his own cook that cooked his food because he didn't want anybody else in the kitchen. And the cook he had to always keep his thoughts on the food or on God. I mean, that was because this was a spiritual teacher. And so one evening at midnight, my teacher got up and said, went and woke the cook up. Hey, who was in the kitchen? Oh, nobody in the kitchen. Who was in the kitchen? No, nobody in the kitchen. Who was in the kitchen? He came in, I couldn't let him, and so he could pick up the subtle energy of somebody being in the kitchen. His energy was that clear. Sensitive. Yeah, so sensitive. And like I mentioned, we are all HSPs, and I don't think we're maybe to that degree, but we are sensitive. Mm-hmm. That's why I think eating excessively out in restaurants is not that good for you. It's not, the food is good. It used to be, and I don't think it is now because things have gone not necessarily up, but it used to be that you'd get fined $100 in a good French restaurant if you swore in a kitchen because they felt that it affected the quality of the food. So in your intention, I kind of pick up that side of being, you guys do not, and keep clear, But then the other side is like, but have fun too, It's like, I don't know, like, oh God, am I doing this right? Oh God, I had a bad thought. It's like, this won't turn out, We call them the New Age critics, right?
Yeah.
What I didn't do my mantra right. Oh God, I didn't raise the right crystal. Oh Jesus, what did I do wrong? Pick one. You didn't do your affirmation. You had a negative thought. You weren't wearing blue.